sit with me. My name is Erin. I'm here with the Stonerettes as well as the Mashup.
Okay.
So I just want to ask you a couple questions.
Okay, cool.
All right. So one of the first questions, you come from a musical background.
Yeah.
Your father wrote for the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
You've also won a Grammy. And you've worked with Usher as well as Justin Bieber as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you had a scholarship for sports, right?
Yeah.
So what made you go from sports back to music? Did you always know that music was going to be your ultimate passion?
Not at all. I grew up singing in church always. My mom and them had me singing every Sunday in the 8 a.m. service, the 10 a.m. service, the 1 o'clock service. Every Sunday. So it was something that I really felt was like a job. Like it wasn't something that I necessarily enjoyed to do because I was forced to. Not forced, I won't say like that, but I was on that program every Sunday. So, I grew up playing football, and that was just my first love since I, been playing Pop Warner football at 6 years old up until I graduated high school. So I always thought it would be football, no matter what. If I was singing at all, it would be doing the national anthem at the Super Bowl that I was playing in, on, the Niners. That was always the only, dream for me with music, but my mom, I feel like she just always knew, what it was going to be, training me up in church and having me with the proper, because her dad, was writing songs for the Jackson 5 as well as himself, Bobby Day. So, to be able to know that I had it in my blood, my grandpa also ensured me that I had what it takes to get it done myself.
Well, that's good. Well, considering that Bloq Pacific is a small festival, what stood out to you to actually perform here, since your platform is, growing?
Thank you.
What?
I just always like showing love to Sacramento because when I was doing 100-seater venues, they was packed out. When I was bumped up to 350, 500, 1,000, like it just always got bigger, and the love was always like I was at home. This is still West Coast. This is still, just a quick drive down to LA. So, I would always come up here as much as possible to make them feel my presence and let them know, like, yo, I'm here to represent for the coast, for the state. Yeah, just West Coast.
So Easy Call is an amazing album. It showed a lot of growth throughout that album. If you had to choose one song, what song for your fans did you write from your heart that really showed your growth?
Oh man, I think By Now is a good one on this album just because it really showcased a lot of my ranges and vocal ability, from rap cadence to falsetto to strong delivery of soul, the samples. A lot of people know I love doing the samples, and man, I just kind of went off. I think that the song is like one of the longer songs in the album, so I got to just freestyle and just have more fun with it. Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of it at the end, that wasn't written. I was just like, I got a good take. Nobody phone went off.
Ooh,
nobody, what I'm saying?
That universe
it was like,
exactly. This is that banger.
It's that universe.
Awesome. What is one of the craziest things that has ever happened to you on tour?
On tour?
Or what was one of your favorite experiences?
Favorite experiences? Man, I just love traveling and seeing each city, from wherever I'm at. I like to know why here. You know what I mean? Why here? Like, what's different about this place? What made the fans, ancestors reside here, and the parents? Because, raising your kids and everything in life and choosing your home platform is big. Some people are, not afforded the same opportunities, and some people do it by choice because maybe they like the simplicity, or maybe they like the busy city, or, whatever it may be. So learning different cultures, I feel, is the best part of being able to travel and taking advantage of the opportunities, and not just being crammed up in a hotel, like going to see the parks and going to see the monuments or whatever it may be, because there's a lot of people that aren't gifted the opportunity that I am. So I'm taking advantage of every moment.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a blessing. Well, obviously, Stonerettes, like Cannabis. So Cannabis is one of, my favorite songs. Your music music, obviously you can chill to it, baby make to it, do both, smoke blunt and chill and baby make, I don't know.
All that. All that.
What is one of your favorite strands? Indica, sativa?
Definitely sativa. My number one favorite strain I feel is Jack Herrera, just because it's...
Woo, Jack, that's dope. I know.
Alright, cool. And then like, so I like sativa because it just keeps me energized, it keeps me pumped, it keeps me ready because I'm always in go mode. I can be sitting in the car asleep and they can come and say, hey, you gotta do an interview. Hey, you gotta sing. So no matter what, I have to be on all the time. So I like to stay at a high beam of frequency. Therefore, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get there.
Dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like sativa as well.
Yeah.
It just keeps you alert, you can function.
And then when you want to mellow out, I just like the blue dreams. In between hybrid, it's a very classic strain. You know, it chills you out. It makes you feel a little bit extra wavy for some reason.
Blue dreams are hybrid, no?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it gives you a little bit of both.
Yeah, I'm not going past the hybrid. I don't.
No indica?
Nah, I've been slumped in the
I hear
slumps.
you. So basically, sativa is what sets your mood.
Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
awesome. So, for your fans tonight, is there anything that you have in store for us?
Man, I think, like how you said earlier with the growth, as far as even on the Easy Call album, I feel like just to show overall the growth of Eric Bellinger as an artist, you know, it's not just the songwriter, it's not just the cat that did this song for that person or that person. It's actually a brand that has developed into something that I'm proud to say is me.
Eric Bellinger is set on stage with his.
I feel like I'm Eric Bellinger, and I think once artists be able to tap into their uniqueness, that's gonna be what draws the line and separates them from other artists because, you know, there's only one you. You know, and a lot of times people are such fans. They're haters, but I call them fans. People are such they're such haters, you know what I'm saying? That it's like they be biting, you know what I'm saying? It's like people like be trying to do other things and they wonder like, why can't I grow? It's because you're actually a version of another person that's already successful and we already have that person.
Reflection.
So now, if you can give us the most of you possible, that'll be the best ammo that you could have for somebody to actually give in and fall in love with your character because of who you are. Whatever that is, flaws and all, because that's what makes us unique and relatable. And see, I don't really call my fans like the people that, you know, traditional fan, I call them supporters.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because a fan is one thing, but somebody that supports you and, you know, knows when you're having a show, they buy the tickets, they buy the CDs,
Yeah.
that's like a supporter. You know,
Yeah.
there's some people that are friends of mine and I say, yo, I put you on the list. And they're like, nah, man, I know this is how you eat, bro. Like, I'm gonna just pay for a ticket.
That's love. And you keep those people around.
You got to.
You have to.
So much love.
Those people speak life
Sacramento.
into you. They keep you going.
You gotta show that extra love.
And that's why you're here in Sac, because they're giving you all this love. Huh?
Full circle. Yeah.